What's going on, paranormal world? So, this episode of Ghost Adventures features a Hollywood celebrity in the Hollywood Hills. Now, last week's episode was also in Hollywood, so they probably filmed these episodes back to back. But anyway, Zach Bagans' girlfriend, or ex, I don't know, but anyway, they're associates to some capacity. And I find it cheesy that they even considered this as an option. So the Ghost Adventures crew are investigating Holly Madison's castle house on the Hollywood Hills. Holly bought this house around 9 years ago, but this is an old home, and it was built in 1926, so I can only imagine how many spirits could realistically be attached to this house. So a year and a half ago, paranormal events began to occur at this house. So Zach Bagans and the Ghost Adventures crew are at this house to help solve and get answers. And the main thing Holly has been experiencing are strange noises, doors bursting open during the middle of the night, and mood swings. But the activity picked up specifically when Holly invited the well-known psychic medium Patty over to do a seance. And during the seance, they recorded a video of a deadbolt lock on the door, actually locking them inside the house. And Bridget, Holly's friend or roommate or some type of person, I don't know who it was, but anyway, they're close. But she's been experiencing the same thing every time she comes over to the house. And Patty, the psychic medium, mentioned that a male spirit is living inside the house because of his famous antiques that he used to store and collect there. And Patty was speaking about Joseph Reese. He had an antique sale at this house, so I guess his spirit is still attached to all that energy that was left there. In addition to that, Patty says that it's a vortex on the property, which might be a reason that Holly is supposedly seeing all these creatures and I don't know. She says she's seen a creature move like a demon, and the creature disappeared in thin air. So I don't know what she could have seen, but it happened in her driveway. Then this episode cuts to a segment of Holly and Bridget talking secretly together while the mics were supposedly off, air quotes. But anyway, they were secretly talking and she said, yeah, it was a demon. I know what it was a demon. And Zach was acting like he overheard them. And he was like, did you just say that you seen a demon? And she was like, yeah, but I just didn't want to say it on TV. That entire segment was clearly staged. And then they had this handyman come in and he said he was basically pushed down the stairs almost. So anyway, they do a EMF sweep and they got a couple of spikes. But the actual investigation started off with Jay being sent outside to find these possible portals that's on the property and search for that demon creature that Holly says she's seen. And it's crazy because a bobcat was, I guess, preying on Jay throughout this whole episode. And actually, Jay fell down and almost fell off a 40-foot cliff and almost technically could have died. But listen to me. Now, Jay is one of my favorite on the show, and everybody knows that. But in my opinion, it looked like he literally rolled his own self down the hill because it was so dramatic. And if you just look at the film, it just looks fake. And I didn't find it believable at all. But other than that incident, this episode was a complete waste and a throwaway. Completely disappointed. Well, I guess I can't be disappointed if my expectations were already low. But overall, they captured a dark fog shadow by Zach in one of the rooms, and then Zach said that something touched his head soon as he pulled out the polterpod device, and they actually captured a girl's voice on the polterpod device. But in conclusion, I don't know why Zach bringing Holly on this show would even be considered. Like I said earlier, I don't know. I doubt it would boost ratings or interest because I don't know, man. It's just a shame what Ghost Adventures has become. And Holly's house, it doesn't even look like anyone was living in there. I mean, you seen no clothes. I don't know. It just didn't seem homey. Like, it was just vacant. But anyway, we got no answers to what was going on other than what Patty said. We got no solutions, no real conclusion. And the investigation basically ended real quick because Jay fell down and almost killed himself. So, I don't know, man. They made suggestions that it was portals on the property, but we really never got to investigate to see that it was actual portals on the property. You could have solved the, investigation, but hey, what do I know? So I feel like this whole episode was a total waste. So what do you all think about this episode? Please, 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 please share your honest opinions down below, especially about Jay. Do you think it was real or do you think it was fake? Because the way he rolled down that hill, I don't know, it seemed extremely, extremely fake. And Zach, he wasn't really in a hurry to go out there and see what was wrong with Jay anyway, but hey, you know how Zach do. But yeah, how do you all feel about Holly's home? Do you think she's being truthful with everything she said? I mean, it is an old house, so it's a possibility of it being haunted. But with that being said, I just feel like they didn't do a complete investigation like they needed to. They didn't go out and explore the property like they should have. But anyway, yeah, share your thoughts down below, and if you love paranormal content, discussions, horror movie discussions, make sure you check out my videos. And if you like my videos, make sure you subscribe, hit that notification button so you can see every time I upload. As always, be safe, peace.